All right, welcome to another episode of Voice Divisions where we put words into actions. I'm your host, YAWFILMZ, a.k.a. the mystery man behind the cam. I'm here with my two co-hosts. We got the freshest youngin', a.k.a. Mr. Put It On Better Than the Artist himself, JBOOGIE.
And we back.
And then, of course, you know, we got to my left, my angry assailant, Mr. Tell You How It Is and Not How You Want to Hear It.
Yeah.
Only
F. Chris
Showtime.
Brown. F. Chris Brown.
Oh, he's wild. He's starting it very violent today.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
Just go watch episode 6. You know why I say that.
You know, nevertheless, we definitely got a special guest on the podcast today, man, where he see everything from the very, very top. We got Top View Sam up in this piece, man.
What's happening? Appreciate y'all for having me on here, for sure. That's love.
Definitely. Thank you for coming out, man, and we finna get straight into the violence. Let's go. All right, man, so just to get straight into it, because I know this is going to ruffle his feathers a lot. I don't know why. Do you think this era of music is headed in the right direction? So, like, you know what I mean? Just from what you've been hearing lately from, like, the music industry, like, even in the local standpoint, do you believe that it's heading in the right direction? Or do you think, like, it at this point, it is what it is?
Yeah, honestly, and it sounds crazy, I would say, yeah, it's actually heading in the right direction. Because, like, right now with, like, streaming, technology, and really all the freedom that, like, we're doing, like, I mean, y'all setting up a whole podcast, you feel me? Like, we don't gotta call the news, we don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? We're getting different routes to, like, put information out there by ourselves. Like Tory Lanez, they were trying to ban him, etc., etc. He took one of his albums and put it on some crypto and made like $3 million, and 98% of all his gross earnings were his, you feel me?
That's crazy.
So on the business side, I think people are getting more aware, and technology's like advancing everything. As far as the violence and just like the topics, I would say it's always been like this, but I feel like now just with social media and everything's just being amplified, and now people are getting sick of it, so we're hearing it more, you know? People are voicing their opinions.
Definitely.
Yeah, I can agree with that for sure. And I'm glad you just said that. Yeah, that's definitely probably the main issue. Like, I definitely agree, like, what Sam was saying as far as music going in the right direction business-wise. But, you know, with, like, you know, the violence and everything, the music, like, you definitely hear the music a lot more, and you start to hear more repetitive of the same thing, you feel me? Because it's so put in your faces so many times, you know what I mean? So you can't, it's hard to kind of, like, separate each artist if they rapping about the same thing, you know what I mean? So, but, you know, I feel like there's way more categories now in music than there ever was before. Like, you can literally break down from drill rap to alternative rap to R&B to I don't even know if metal.
And you made a great point. And when we say music, we don't only want to generalize hip hop, because a lot of the times what we're speaking on right now is hip hop getting targeted. You know what I'm saying? When people say the music, this rap music that people are listening to is creating violence.
There's even country rap.
I mean, there's country rap. Forget the rap. There's kids that are 10 years old playing Grand Theft Auto, playing violence games. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that are disrupting the culture and community beyond music. So I don't want people to only target hip hop, only target the black community, because culture, you know, they're gonna take what they want from the culture, and then they're gonna make a big deal out of it over there, you know? So
yeah. What about you? Oh man.
See, now this question is I'm not saying it's like hard to explain of how I'm gonna say this, but it's almost like the way the music's going, the direction is like the trajectory, like of where it's going.
Trajectory.
Yeah, there it is. I couldn't spit it out, but of where it's going, you can't really describe where it's going, because some days it's there and some days it's not. But as far as like violence, just to talk about hip hop for a short second, it is at an all time high, man. just self-violence, self-love, peer love. It's all at an all-time low. But as far as music in general, where this era is going with music, I mean, it's going in a great direction sometimes, but sometimes it's not, and sometimes it is. And I know I am dodging the question, but what I am going to say is, though, as far as like being able to share music in multiple ways that we are now, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. But then you got the ugly side of music. You got the beautiful side of music. But I mean, hell, you got to pick one.
Yeah.
But I'll say it's going in the right direction. I mean, in a way.
Right.
In a way. I mean, just to go back on hip hop, we're getting it's getting it's literally bleeding to death.
Hip-hop
Hip hop
always-
is literally bleeding right now.
Music
bro.
in general
I
always
agree.
have flaws
It's
to
bleeding,
it. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's always going to be a sense of one going in a
Yeah.
different direction. But the only way, kind of honestly, we really kind of need those, you know what I'm saying, them
Yeah.
bumps in the road to kind of go in different curves because
Yeah.
that creates more different genres of, you know, certain music. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
More genres of like hip hop, more genres of R&B, or more genres of country music. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
we just kind of need that, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, bro, I don't think music ever really had a direction. Like,
No, I didn't.
and not to say that that's a bad thing, because like you said, it created so many of these different alternates of, you know, genres within it. So like hip hop is not the same as rap. Rap is not the same as gangster rap. Gangster rap ain't the same as drill. Drill ain't the
Mhm.
same as alternative. You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
these things are different variations within like music. Like I said, not all of it is good, but not all of it is
Yeah.
bad. But like I said, that's when you kind of, like Earl was saying, taking the good with the bad. Like there's these points where you run into these artists that care about the craft, and they're willing to dig a little deeper within the creative process in order to really give, you know, the game substance and what the game actually needs. But
Facts.
that's, you know what I mean, that's not everybody. Like that's fine that it ain't everybody. Like I feel like we need those artists that are, you know what I mean, that'll get us either turned, you feel me, get us lit live,
Facts.
you see what I'm saying, and we don't have to make too much of it. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, some of it now is becoming a little more like watered down to me.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's becoming
agree.
super watered to the point it's like, okay, I can hear it, like it right now. Give me like 2 weeks to a month, I'm not gonna like it no more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's not holding that same kind of caliber of weight like what we was getting when we like started really listening to like those type of artists, or even how the new artists are kind of projecting the ideas that they want to put into music. Like violence, I'm gonna just say this, bro. Hip hop did not create violence, bro.
Yeah.
We did.
Like it did not create violence, bro. Everybody holds their own self to accountable for things that they decide to do, bro. Music did not push the agenda for violence, bro.
I agree. One thing I would say
People
that
just
need-
start putting in music. That's really it. you know?
Yeah, and one thing I would say that definitely needs to change is like artists in hip hop need to stop bringing the streets in the music, because like what the fuck is the point? Y'all supposed to be doing this music shit to get out of the streets.
Yeah.
And I think that's what is like being the big thing is like we're bringing the streets into hip hop, and it's like
Yeah. And now it's kind of become a thing to where it's like that's what the kids want. You know,
Yeah.
that's what they listening to.
They want you. They
know-
they
you know what I
they
mean?
genuinely want to see if you like that, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's what makes it
Yeah.
so bad nowadays,
Yeah.
because
yeah,
now it's like it's so glorified to be this, you know what I mean, this
Yeah.
super street, you know, tough person nowadays, to the point it's like everybody just want to see you do something crazy
yeah.
in order to prove that that's who you truly are.
But
Yeah.
but I think we just need to change the narrative, because it's like I think to me it's cool to be way more player, get money, and stay out the way and be chill. It don't mean just because you chill, player, get money, and stay out the way you soft.
Yeah.
You still stand on respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? I say stop the violence, but I'm not gonna get disrespected. You feel
Facts. Yeah. And that's normally what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was never about showing that who was the roughest and the toughest.
Yeah.
Hip hop always started basically off of poetry. You see what I'm saying? It was always to talk about your circumstances and, you know what I mean, an outlet to kind of guide people on this is how I'm living, but this ain't how I want to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's all. It's like a humanity standard. You know what I mean? The loudest man in the room that's usually talking about all that. They're really not with all that stuff that they're really talking about. I mean, a majority of them. I mean, like he said, there's no point. Like, there's no, like, what is the point? Like, what? I mean, I get it. I mean, I get that you want to show that side of you, or that you want to show that you really like that. I mean,
why?
And all in the end, bro, you know what I mean? Like, you are rapping for a record deal or not for a distribution deal. So, a deal where you're putting you're signing your name on a paper, bro. You're actually giving yourself to a company. So, unless you're independent, I mean, if you are doing that, bro, all you are doing is you're damaging your own product. You're the product. You're damaging yourself. Every time you do some stupid not like that, man, come on.
Yeah, and something that somebody told me, one of the best lessons and things I've learned is, like, once violence is included, you can't get money. Anytime you bring violence into any situation, the money train stops. It doesn't matter what field you're in. You know what I'm saying? Because once violence gets included, you gotta bring up lawyers. You gotta pay. You got
other people in the mix.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hurt your brand. People don't want to work with you. Like, once you bring violence in any situation in life, I don't care if you work a 9 to 5. I don't care if you're an entrepreneur. I don't care what you do. It's gonna cost you more. It's gonna benefit you.
Yep.
Facts. All right. So my question is, what do you feel like has been one of the most profiting genres within, like, music today? So do you think like that? I know it's a very broad question.
That is
But,
a good
like,
question, though.
Like, I know all the genres kind of have, like, they spurts, but which one you felt has been, like, the most everlasting within, like, the music, to where it's like no matter what genre pop up, this is gonna always still be a thing?
Oh,
The culture.
I'm talking about within it, like, you know, you got gangster rap, pop,
honestly,
you know what I mean?
I would really say
R&B, you got drill music, now you got Detroit style music. You see, it's so many different genres within the music nowadays, so it's like, which one do you feel has always outlasted no matter what genre pops up? Because don't get me wrong, a lot of the genres that came up with hip hop ain't still as, you know, they still not all flourishing the same.
I want to hear what y'all got to say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do your thing.
It's a tough one because, like, man, I'm going to say this, though.
I already know what I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it a buck with you.
I'm going to say this. I ain't going to lie. Ever since, I ain't going to even say that because a lot of motherfuckers fell off after that. So I was going to say ever since SoundCloud came out, that's a lot of people been making money off that. You know what I mean?
You think alternative?
Because I'm going to say this reason why is because most of them alternative rappers have a cult fan base.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And so they not really going too much
But
anywhere.
define what you mean by alternative rap.
So he talking about more of like the Trippie Reds, Lil Uzis, and the
all them.
Yeats and stuff like that.
More like the underground artists.
I ain't gonna lie, Boogie. I want to agree, but I can't. And the reason being is the one that I genuinely feel like has always outlasted, no matter what pops up, is trap music, bro.
Oh yeah, trap. Yeah.
Trap music will forever be relevant, no matter.
Yeah,
Look,
sure.
I'm in your head. Don't think I'm not.
Trap club music, or just trap
don't
music
think
in
I'm
general.
not. Like, trap music has survived every era, no matter what pops up, what brand, bro. Because everything, like I said, if you really want to think about it, almost every sound kind of like circumference around trap.
Yeah, and they called it gangster music, really.
Yeah. And trap music always get played in the club, so it's gonna always be on repeat every time too. Every time. That's why Future's still. That's why Future's still here.
First, no, bro.
In America.
Yes.
No, I mean that's my answer to all your West. What y'all to say in America. Now, globally, let's take it globally now.
On a global standpoint, still trap music.
Wow.
You don't think they not listen to trap music in the UK?
I'm not saying they aren't, but wow,
You don't think so?
that is crazy.
That's crazy.
So we just not.
I mean, nah, I'm gonna take that back. Actually, pop music.
Yeah,
pop
there
music,
you go.
Pop music is
There
global.
you go. That's what I'm
Pop
saying.
music is definitely global.
Bro, trap has been.
yeah.
Trap is just as
No,
global.
no. Pop music has been around
Bro,
for
look at-
centuries,
Look
bro.
at all of the people around the world
Look
who
at
was
Bad Bunny.
influenced about. That's different, bro.
Mhm.
Bad Bunny is a Hispanic artist, bro. Of course he's gonna move,
He's a pop artist as well.
bro. He's Hispanic as fuck.
Okay, but
He's still a pop artist. That's why he's
That
global.
doesn't, bro.
He's still a
Listen,
pop
bro.
artist,
No
Mike.
cap. If Bad Bunny was a rapper, bro, he'd be the biggest fucking rapper in the world.
Nah. No.
What?
No.
Listen, bro. Don't don't get me
How
cranked
would
up,
you
bro,
say
for
that?
real. Listen, Hispanic artists have the biggest following in the world, bro. Like, they don't care where you go, what you do, as long as you're Hispanic and you're proud of it. And then on top of that,
God.
Bad Bunny.
They
The
support
is-
each
Hispanics
other.
definitely do
wait,
support
wait.
each
You
other.
want to
yeah.
hear?
Support the
You want to
fuck out
hear
of each
what
other.
really took them over the edge? And I gotta say it. Bad Bunny is he's a homosexual man. That took it times 10.
I didn't know that.
I know,
I didn't ever know that.
but I mean, I get it.
Ah.
I get it. I get what you're trying to say, and I mean, if he did do rap, I mean,
It would be
But-
the biggest
but-
genre
but
in the world.
Hispanics
Mike,
definitely support each other.
but
Just like
Mike,
Cardi B.
but
They
Mike,
will support the
Mike,
man.
let's get out of America real quick
I'm out of America.
and go to every other country in the world. There's a lot of more pop artists globally that are leaving a lot of rappers in the dust, except for like Drake or like Kendrick or like big rap
They
artists.
consider
I'm
that
talking
man
about.
pop.
I'm talking about. Ain't nobody doing Harry Styles numbers. Ain't nobody
No,
doing no
Michael
Taylor
Jackson
Swift numbers. It ain't no. I mean, it's a lot of numbers.
Bruno Mars.
I can keep. Yeah, I can keep going. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I-
Showtime.
I would
Those
say,
are that's a lot of white people, bro.
I mean, yeah, but okay, that's fair.
I
I'm
would-
just saying.
I would
There's.
say this. I would say
You're talking about people.
I would say pop is probably the longest longevity.
Yeah, for sure.
Genre,
Okay,
but-
I'll give you that.
Next to
But
country.
but nah, hell no. But you're right. As far as the most influential,
It's
Yeah.
trap.
yeah, trap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
influential.
it's rap, hip hop. You feel me? Because let's just say hip hop, because it's everything that falls under hip hop. That's ours too.
Facts. Nah, that's a fact.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah,
That's fair.
trap is definitely
We-
been.
I mean, as an
around.
'Cause look,
influence.
I ain't gonna stunt. What was it? When I was in 4th grade, I went back to Kenya and, bro, they worship 50 Cent in 2000 fucking.
Gangster rap.
You feel me?
Mhm.
2004, 5. They worship like he was
I'm telling you, bro.
Snoop
That's
Dogg,
fair.
bro. Like they worship him there. They like, bro. It was crazy.
On a global.
But this is what I am gonna say. You know what I mean? Everywhere does have a ghetto. So I know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be. I'm not saying there's always gonna be. There always is gonna be a crowd for that. But I mean,
So
like,
what you saying? You gotta be from the ghetto, listen to Joe music?
nah,
just
nah, I'm
playing.
not saying
Said
that.
everybody
I'm just-
clip it and ship it.
Nah,
if you're
nah.
not from the ghetto,
nah, I ain't saying that.
Nah, I'm playing.
Jesus Christ.
clip it and ship it.
Nah, what
we
I'm
canceling. We canceling Showtime early.
We don't even listen to Michael Jackson in the hood. Fuck out of here.
Here we go. But nah, as far as I mean, like, I feel like I can just say this for like a huge example. Know what I mean, I feel just as an American standpoint, not every city has more than like 3 to 4 rap stations. There's way more pop stations, way more country stations, way more electronic stations, way more like funk stations than
Yeah,
it
that
is
is true.
rap music. So I mean, it's not as marketable as it used to be, but I mean, it is influential. I get what you guys are trying to say, but I mean, number wise, they be getting washed.
Yeah, no cap.
They be getting
'Cause
washed.
I ain't gonna stunt.
People
uh,
like to dance, bro. I ain't gonna combat you on that. People love to dance.
Like a
We-
Daft
we
Punk album?
we was doing
People love to
comparison.
dance,
We was
bro.
doing comparisons to Bad Bunny and Drake. Not even.
He
close.
blew that man away.
His numbers. Go to YouTube right now.
I know
It's
almost every
crazy.
video's at a billion.
Billion.
Come on, bro. You don't gotta explain this type of stuff. Come on, bro. He's 1, he's a pop artist. 2, he's Hispanic, and 3,
And he's
Yay.
getting chicken for real.
Oh
like
yeah.
like
He
his
getting
deal, his
That's
deal.
a triple
Bro,
threat.
the deal he got, he's the highest paid touring artist in the world.
Crazy.
Like he's eating.
Listen, bro. What do you? It's bro. Bad Bunny is getting paid numbers closer than people in the MLB, bro. They get, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna lie,
Right, you doing boxing
bro.
numbers.
No, bro.
He's doing
People
numbers.
know. People in baseball get paid way more than people in any other sport.
No, I don't know. Boxing. Floyd Mayweather is a top paid athlete right now.
Yeah, but the reason why he is though is because ownership. That's why I
Yeah.
said that,
Bro, look it up, bro. Baseball is literally the most paid sport in the world,
Surprised
bro.
it's not soccer.
You make so much, bro. When they was signing people, bro.
But, okay,
Bro,
hold on.
nigga,
Soccer is up there.
I mean, it is. It is.
The
Nah,
World
bro.
Cup is big
Nah,
as hell.
Bro, that deal that they gave Messi, bro.
It was crazy.
What was
Yeah,
the
it was
deal?
nuts.
What was the deal?
It was
Bro.
something like 300 M's or some crazy. It was something
Damn, they
wild,
gave that
bro.
nigga half a B.
Yeah.
Bro, for like 2 years, like a 2-year
2-year
deal, just to
contract,
sign
like
2
3
years
years.
to one club.
300 M's.
Listen,
Yeah, it was wild.
they gave that nigga almost a half a B for 2 years, and they gave that nigga LeBron James $1 billion for a lifetime with Nike,
Or Nike, yeah.
and then
That's
they made 3
Crazy.
as soon as
Free
he signed.
shoes for life.
That's crazy, bro.
Free shoes, bro.
They,
That nigga can buy. Messi can buy free shoes for life off.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
nah, but I think, bro, when I was looking at how they was signing them baseball players, bro, what it was like third string. Third string pitcher was making like 150 mil. I said third string.
Mhm.
So what the first string making? They
somebody-
making like.
Somebody said, and they gave Messi a stadium too.
Yeah, I believe, bro.
What?
What? Of course,
That shit's crazy.
they gave him like 300
Bro,
M's.
that's like
bro.
that's like Jordan to the side. I mean, some might argue. I mean, you could say he's like LeBron, like in NBA terms. Like everybody be saying, explain in NBA terms. Or
I kind of want to slide it a little more over in your direction. You feel me? I
Yes,
want to
sir.
kind of come to your field of expertise. So this question, you know what I mean? I feel like I want you to give people a little game. So how do you determine if an artist is manageable? So like, what do you kind of look for? Do you look like the characteristics? Are you looking more in the personality?
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. I'd say the number one thing with everything I do is relationships. So the people I work with, the people I'm working with, period, artists, whatever, is relationships. So I build that out first. Like all of our artists, like we literally worked off the strength. You feel me? Like no contracts, no nothing for at least a year. Still investing, doing everything just to see if like it's gonna work. You feel me? And if it don't, it's cool. It's like shit. Still believe in you. You still got a shot. But then you have to be able to listen. It's hard for people to come and say they need you, and then they don't listen to anything you say. So what's the point of me being a
Man,
manager?
yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
know that.
saying? I don't want to be a babysitter. I want to help manage your career. And then the third thing I'll say is like you have to be brandable, meaning like you have to be organic. You have to like people have to like you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Charisma.
you feel me? Like yeah, there's something in everybody that's like their superpower, and a lot of people shy away from what really attracts people to them. So I would say like that brand personality, like be social, be likable.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely like my main thing. Even when I was like doing like my trial run to kind of figure out if I wanted to get a little more into the managing, but eventually I will. But it was so much more I had to learn about it, like what artists may need, the type of artists I have to look for, the type of things that I have to get them to do. And the rule number one thing that I've learned is always find people that's coachable, like people that's definitely coachable. If you can coach them. You know what I mean? If they'll listen and they'll understand what you're trying to do for them, then you'll be able to guide them the way that you feel that their career can go. And like you said, they have to be likable. Like having that image of, you know what I mean, having a lot of charisma and having a great personality is so important as an artist, you know what I mean? Because how do you expect to get people to listen to your music and they don't like you? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You feel me?
They don't like what you stand for, like. You know what I mean?
And if you're brandable, you can do. It doesn't matter if you do music. You know what I'm saying? You could do anything. You can go. You can have your music over here, start a brand. You know what I'm saying? People are just gonna naturally just gravitate to what you do because they fuck with you.
Right. Yeah. Facts. My main thing was like, okay, so when you find somebody that you feel, okay, he has potential, where do you take it from there? Okay, besides like, vetting them for a year to see if y'all actually build the relationship. If it moves on from the 1 year, build,
Yeah.
where do you go from there?
Shit. If we really believe in you and everything else checks out, I'm going straight to work. You feel me? Like with Taylor, OCC Tay, 24K, everybody we manage, we all literally worked for a year. And even like Taylor and her dad, they're like, hey, we want you to manage Taylor. I'm like, what do you need from me? I'm like, shit, just work for a year and then we can talk about business later. If you work for a year and you do what you're supposed to do, I do what I'm supposed to do, we'll have something to talk about. 0% out of 0, 0. So most people aren't, unless you're like all the way up there, like most people aren't making money
Right.
already.
Right. And that was another thing, like, I kind of want to ask. So, when do you start, like, the whole investing thing going, okay, cool. You are an artist of value, and you have a great brand, you know what I mean? You're marketable, you're coachable. So, how do we start investing in this artist?
And investing is comes in a lot of different ways. When people hear investing, people hear money, which is true.
Yep.
But like, remember, time is more important than money because we can make money over and over again.
Yep.
If you spend your time with an artist for a year, you can't get that year back.
Yep.
And 80% of that attention you put on that one person.
Yep.
So, I would say I get straight to it. If you say you want to do this, let's work.
Yeah.
All right. Our first meeting, we're gonna have a meeting. We're gonna get goals, everything down. What do you like to do? And then we're gonna build a relationship through our work. We're gonna hang out outside of just the studio and stuff, and we're just gonna get to it like that.
Okay.
Well,
From your experience, Boogie, because like I said, me and you both kind of went through like the same trials. What was something that you kind of like understood after like the whole like free run of like just trying to figure out how to manage an artist?
I would say my like biggest lesson I definitely got to learn is like you have to find an artist that's willing to step out their comfort zone. Like that would be the biggest thing. A lot of artists got too much big of egos and you know what I mean, just don't want to do this, don't want to that. Like if we trying to get to the next level, we gonna have to step out the box and do something different.
Literally.
You know what I mean? Straight like that. Like I'm just gonna
Literally.
keep it 1,000. Like we have to step out the box and do something different. Especially working with me. You know what I mean? I don't want to just it's no point of me trying to manage you if you're not willing to listen or be coachable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's no point in that. So like I say that was really my biggest lesson. Just find somebody who could really just step out, that's ready to step out their comfort zone, try something new, and just be different. You know what I'm saying? Be for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Cause like me, I didn't steer my own self in a bad direction. So why would I steer you in a bad direction? So you just got to be able to listen. You know, and
Yeah.
just kind of. You know, we all bring ideas to the table, of course, but, definitely be coachable.
And to Boogie's point, my one thing too is like, if I really fuck with you, like, and you're around me, I'm gonna be like pushing the fuck out of you, like to the point where sometimes you might get mad at me, but I feel like the people around me are too talented to be wasting their talent. So we're gonna literally push each other. Like I be on Jay all the time, like, bro, get that back to me. Like, you feel me? But like that's what we're supposed to do. Is they say accountability is the highest form of
Yep.
love.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
if the people around you aren't accountable for when you're fucking up, then that's not real. You feel
Yep.
me?
Trust me, I believe in those words to the core. And like, I was, I was really just researching stuff before this year, and I came across something that was, it was really like a fortune to myself, and it was like, listen, 2023 is gonna be obese year, and what beast year for you means is like everything must stop. Take all that energy and all that passion and put it into what it is that you love, and force yourself to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how it feel like it's leaning. If it's leaning this way, it's leaning that way. It don't matter.
Just go.
Keep going. Keep focusing on. Worried about pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to the people around you. Make sure that they are literally on the same page that you're on, and if they not, then you can't sit there and dwell on that and wait for them to get on that page. Like you tell them a few times, you tell them once.
Sheesh.
If they ain't on that regimen, if they don't believe in themselves as much as you do, you need to move around. Like you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All last year, I'm not gonna lie, all last year, I felt like I bent myself in order to, like, you know, be there for everybody, and you know what I mean. And even when things wasn't going so well with other people, I felt, you know, felt going out my way to try to make them feel better about the situation was the way to go. But whole time it was supposed to be tough love the whole time. It wasn't supposed to be, oh, well, you'll get it next time. No, fuck that. You could have had it this time. This is how you do better next time. But I'm not finna sit here and put bandages on you when you made these type of mistakes. You see what I'm saying? I need you to focus. I need you to be on your P's and Q's. Like I said, if I'm gonna go hard for us, I need you to be willing to go just as hard for yourself. So it don't, like I said, go hard for the people, go harder for them, so that they know no matter what, you always gonna be backing them. And that's how I felt like this year had to be for me. Like I'm so, in my mind, so way above the level that I used to be. It's just like, bro, if you're not trying to take it to the next level, I don't need you here. Like I feel like I didn't gave everybody all the time to figure themselves out and figure out what it is that they want to do or where they want to go with this shit. Now it's like either you ready to go or not.
And that's and our COO, or my business partner Laura, she drills that into me. Like a lot of the things that I get is the things that she tells me. Like, hey, like she be on it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's not ready, let's go. If somebody's not ready, let's go. And it's like, because sometimes I be too much in my relationship bag where I'm like, it's a detriment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, definitely, you're right. You have to have both balance and just be like, are we doing this or not?
And it's just super important. You know what I mean? Like, somebody got to understand when to move the boat, even though, you know, all the passengers ain't there. It don't mean that we leaving you behind and that we won't, you know, make sure you get on the boat. But if you're not trying to be a passenger on this, a true passenger will know what time to be there.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So why is it that I'm explaining to you to be there when you knew you were supposed to be there? You know what I mean? Like, we're all a part of the same circumstance. We all a part of the same team.
And being there isn't that's only 25% of the job.
Right.
When you get there, what are you doing?
Gotta do the work.
That's only 25% of it.
Yeah, like you just gotta be prepared, man. And like I said, this year is my beast year, to the point where it's like, bro, if I don't instill nothing but, like I said, I told everybody, I said, listen, bro, hold me accountable for everything. I don't care what it is. If I fucked up and slipped up on some shit, you say it's your fault. You did it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that I can hold myself. You're right. I'll do better, and I'll make sure I do better. You don't learn shit if you're not making a mistake, and literally, you don't learn shit from your mistakes if you're not even at least holding yourself accountable for it. Even if that is taking blame for it. Oh, well, it is what it is, but at least you know.
Facts.
This is the reason why this went left. It's because you didn't do this. Yeah. Okay, you right. I'll do better. I need to do better. In order for all of us to win, in order for my team to win, in order for everybody to be on the same page, everybody has to learn how to take accountability for themselves.
Yep. That's big facts.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of I use this analogy from a long time ago. I mean, if you got a ship built out of wood, somebody with metal shoes is gonna break that ship. Now, and what I mean by that, I mean you can use those shoes to make another ship. And like when I say that, it's built off relationships. So the ship word is relationships. So you gotta realize, I mean, if your whole like surrounding is built by a structure that's not solid, that's not built together, one wrong move by one wrong person can down that whole ship. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So now I mean, when everybody got the same material, everybody moving the same way, everybody building the same way, that ship will hold. The bottom will hold. It won't cave in. It will never cave in.
You'll know the soft spots.
But like when I say like it's all metal, then you got little pieces of wood in the middle. That's gonna cave. It's gonna cave again. And guess what? all that water that's under you is gonna sink that ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what you gotta realize. And I mean, like, people almost will expose their own selves if they're not ready.
Right.
They will. It will show. Like, it's almost like, know what I mean? I'm not saying apple spoils the bunch, but you definitely gonna see that apple spoiling before you see the bunch.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, if it's really not something that you want to do, you know that yourself before they'll know it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You just gotta be truthful with yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just knowing your truth and what you want to do, and don't try to push an image that you think will look good just because you think it'll look good. No, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? And you will never even get yourself in a situation like that. So yeah.
Yeah, facts. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, what was I thinking? Yeah, all in all, when it comes to like we were saying, like kind of managing the artist, all of those things kind of fall into play. Like, just with the characteristics, being super duper, being coachable, being creative, being open minded. You know what I mean? Holding yourself accountable in order for everybody to win.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And a biggest one for me is honestly being loyal too.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid for me, but be loyal. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to be stupid for me to where, like, you'll just do anything that I say, even if it's wrong.
Yeah.
You don't want that. You want to be loyal.
Yeah.
Being loyal don't mean stupidity. And
Yeah.
people that are loyal to you will never put you in a situation to make a stupid decision.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I mean about the relationship. It's like, I know a lot of people, but there's not that many people I see on my day-to-day. So it's like, if you with me, you with me. I'm doing the dashboard, so it's like,
Yep.
hold that same energy.
Right. And you gotta stay strong on it too. Oh
Literally.
God, stay solid. Like that, like I said, that building that foundation between two people, that's probably the most critical part. Like you said, vetting somebody for a year. I ain't never really think about that. But now that you really say that, I feel like that's what I did.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
I feel like
And it is what it is, and that's why I'd rather do the build the relationship part, because you don't want to, like, we all have platforms and people are looking at it, so you don't want to, like, put somebody on this platform saying you're managing them, then a year later people are like, what happened? And it happens multiple times, and it might look like it was a big deal because it's like you're in and out of these business relationships, but it's like whole time we just seeing if it worked, and we were both cool. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and that's just what it was. Like, it was definitely a trial run, but
Yeah.
me knowing things that I kind of learned from those situations is I get it. I understand the type of people that I want to work with, and most of them in my mind is coming with the ones that are definitely, like, coachable. So, like, I feel like I can deal with all the other aspects of it. Like, I'm not gonna say be broke, because money definitely takes a very big value of, like, you have to reinvest. Regardless if we both reinvesting with this shit, everybody gonna have to reinvest in this
Yeah,
shit to make this
facts.
shit work, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't come to a manager thinking, oh, well, he my manager, he gonna pay for everything. That's not how that work, bro.
No.
Manager is the mediator.
Yeah.
He's not the bank.
Labels are supposed to do that, but
Yeah.
not managers. though.
Labels pay.
Yeah.
Managers mediate, bro.
Yeah. They
That's
get the
something
shit-
that
they-
y'all need to
yeah.
learn, bro.
They enforce whatever needs to get done, basically. You know-
Facts,
you know
like,
what I mean?
Your manager is not your
We
bank,
definitely
bro.
not the bank, bro.
Yeah, we not the bank, bro.
We
We
not the bank.
mediate. We can get you through the doors that you couldn't get through by yourself. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? When you got somebody that knows the business and can do the talking for you to make sure you seal the deal with to get money, those are the
Yeah.
people that's your manager. The people that give you money are the labels. The labels give you the money. The manager's the one that gets you the money.
On game.
Mm-hmm.
So for every artist out there that's saying, oh, I want a manager, okay, rule number 1, what do you have to manage?
Literally.
Yeah, facts. People
That-
be having
that part right
yeah,
there.
That's I ain't gonna lie. That's what kind of what me and Thopad was talking about. Like, you know what I mean, he want to get a manager, and I be telling him like you should, but you know I understand from his point of view, like he ain't got a lot to really manage right now at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But he do
Yeah.
got music out that he should. You know what I mean? But I guess it really depends on like the artist. Like if you ain't really got no projects out, no nothing, like you ain't really got no content out just by yourself, like why am I managing?
That's the biggest thing right
Yeah.
there that you said.
Like,
Yeah.
We're
like-
managers. Give us something to manage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and I feel like if you're not doing those real numbers, you don't need a manager. Like,
even if like
you don't.
at least have a product. Like
Yeah, you not having a product is only one part of it.
on God.
That's only one part of it, bro. Like I said, when you have a product, that's cool. So many other artists have product. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But is your product actually going to sell? Is the real question. You see what I'm saying? So I can try to market you and manage you, but you got to remember, like, just think of us as the drug dealers. Like, if people give us some product and it's stepped on, 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna sell the way it's supposed to. You see what I'm saying? Just because it's already been cut. It's like, nah, like, we don't want that. So when you come to a manager saying, I want you to manage me, they're gonna look at your portfolio and be like, you don't really got nothing to manage, bro. Like,
Facts.
you're not doing any shows really big. You see what I'm saying? Your music's not really hitting anywhere, like
At
getting
that,
to anybody.
You're not working.
You're not it. Oh my goodness.
You're not working.
Ding ding ding
What the
ding
fuck?
ding.
You're not working.
We have a winner, bro. You're not working enough. Like,
No, period. It's not. There's
said
not.
ding, ding.
There's no in between. It's either you're working or you're not working.
thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? If
A
you
lot-
say you want to do this shit,
Oh my
do this
goodness.
shit,
I'm
or
so
don't.
glad you say that, bro, because I feel like a lot of artists want something for nothing. They feel like, bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got to say this. A lot of
Entitlement.
artists feel like they J. Cole, bro. Y'all not J. Cole. Y'all not Kendrick Lamar. Y'all cannot make music
Not
for
Young
1
Boy,
year or
none.
6 months and disappear for 3 and 4 months and think, oh, well, I'm back. Everybody
They
gonna fuck
waiting
me.
on it.
They
Oh, God.
not waiting
They is
on
not
it, bro.
looking for you, bro. Stop doing that shit,
They're
bro.
not waiting on it, bro.
Y'all
And-
not that, bro.
And I'm gonna make.
It's
this
1,000 niggas that's trying to take your spot every day.
And
So
And
what
they're
y'all make
outworking you.
exactly?
And I'm gonna make this point because a lot of people like. I always show love. You feel me? I'm a very positive person. I try to help everybody. Like 9 out of 10 times if people know me, it's because I probably helped somebody or somebody around them. But a lot of people also come to me with the bad. It's like entitlement, thinking they deserve something. They should be doing this. They should be acknowledged. And I go to their Spotify. I'm a numbers guy. I go their Spotify. I go their YouTube. I'm like, bro, you got 100 monthly listeners. You have you have 5 songs on Spotify. Cool. You got 200 videos from 2 years ago, all under 1,000 views. I'm like,
You don't have nothing to manage, bro.
it's
Yeah.
entitlement.
Exactly.
Feel me?
And
The only people that's really listened to is really people that know you. You ain't getting you don't have no solid fan base at all.
right.
Hey, you know what I mean?
And how do you plan on making the solid fan base when you're not even consistently giving them something?
Exactly.
Like
me?
like they're not gonna remember you because you think that you can make music 3 months and then disappear for 2. Like, you can't do that. The first year, we talked about this before. The first year of an artist is so critical because that first year will determine if you're gonna be there next year. If you are not drilling and drilling and drilling and drilling your music all down people's throat for a full year, bro, you're not built for this
Making
shit,
an
bro.
effort, you feel
Like,
me?
a lot of people try to conflict with the type of music that I make is good and it's gonna, resonate across generation to generation, eons to eons, or whatever they want to say. But it's not that, bro. Bro, you're lazy with the music shit, bro.
Yeah.
You want to make music when you feel like you want to make music. And 9 times out of 10, bro, any real artist that's trying to do this shit, bro, are working all the time,
In
bro.
the gym.
And that's the thing I be hating about a lot of artists. Like, a lot of artists be trying to downplay other artists because, oh, bro, his music trash. How is he on? Bro, he's working. He putting out
Every
stuff.
day.
Bro, these dudes is posted on TikTok every day, bro, and not losing sleep at all. Like, you know what I mean? They
No,
posting
they losing sleep.
I mean, losing sleep, but I'm talking about, like, they literally dropping every day or at least putting something out every month. Like, they consistent, and that's the reason
That's
why
the
they got
main
on.
thing. If you're gonna do one thing, be consistent no matter what you do.
And definitely tell yourself, what do I got over the next motherfucker that's getting up, going to the studio. He making songs then. He making more songs the next day. He making songs all this month. He making music 6 months from now. He making music 8 months from now. Bro, he's on your ass, bro. He's doing all the things you should be doing. If you want to know what it is that he got that you don't got, even if he is trash, bro, I realize that the trash rappers understand, bro, I have to work 10 times as hard than the talented rappers because, one, they know how to actually make great music. But a lot of the talented rappers be lazy sometimes.
Hard work beat talent.
Thank you, bro. Like,
Kobe.
bro, if it don't matter if your opponent is trash, bro, it does not matter, bro. But if he can outwork you, bro, he will definitely get to it before you get to it, bro.
You gotta work.
You gotta work hard as fuck, bro. Being a rapper, bro, ain't the only thing you can do, bro. And if you're gonna choose this field, just know it's a million other motherfuckers in the world, bro, that wanna do just what you wanna do. So why the fuck in hell should a motherfucker come to you when you half-assing this shit?
Yep.
Being an artist is harder than being in the NBA and NFL to me.
Facts.
It is. It is.
You feel me?
It is.
Bro, it's millions and millions of artists, bro, and there's new artists popping up every
Every day.
motherfucking day, bro. And you think that you should get it over all these other motherfuckers that's been doing this shit all the time and consistent with it?
Music is an open
And
door.
you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all this story too. So a couple months back, I was about to go out. I went out to New York, and a couple months before that, y'all know the girl, the rapper Ice Spice or whatever.
Yeah.
I literally watched her Instagram followers go from 18K followers to 2.9 million in a couple of months. Like literally watched it with my own eyes. Cause I had DM'd her because I was checking out her page. I was looking for some New York artists to shoot, and I seen her. I said, okay, she got a nice little follow. Let me hit her up. I hit her email up. She didn't respond to me, bro. Probably about the time I went out there finally, like, cause I probably DM'd her like January, and I went out there like probably June or July, bro. Her shit just started growing 50K, 60K. Then eventually she hit 1 million. Then she hit 2 million. I'm like, bro, I literally just watched her fan base just grow that quick. You know what I mean? But the one thing she was just doing, she was just staying consistent. You know what I mean? Putting her face. And on top of that, she's a female too. So,
Yeah.
you know.
One thing,
Definitely.
one thing, just stay consistent.
Yeah.
If that's
Work.
anything, bro, anything that you take, bro, be consistent, bro. Y'all gotta stop thinking that just trying to listen. Stop trying to create these huge things of projects. You see what I'm saying? When you don't have the fan base to push it to, bro. Single this shit out, bro. Make singles until you start getting that real buzz that you want. Do some shows. Get noticed, bro. Find some notoriety, bro. Get some publicity. Go
That's
outside,
facts.
bro. Network. Talk to people, bro. Y'all not doing enough of this shit to want to be blowing up around here, bro. Like, y'all not. That's telling me, like, I didn't before all of this. Matter of fact, not even before all of this. When I really start getting in as YAWFILMZ and as a video director, bro, I had so many people asking, let me be your artist. Let me be your artist. And all I can say is no. Because one, y'all don't got nothing to manage. Like, y'all want me, what y'all using let me be your artist as an excuse for me to shoot y'all videos for free.
Yep.
Facts.
Like, y'all not using it for a
Big
valid
facts.
reason. Like, a lot of y'all want something.
Shortcuts.
A lot of y'all want something that y'all can't even give to y'allself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, you want all of this to happen for you. You want all of this to work. But at the same time, do you even have any of that to really give? Like, you don't have none of that.
Yep.
That's facts.
Terrible. It's just terrible.
Pitiful.
Unfortunate.
Man, that's super unfortunate.
Despicable.
Like I said, bro,
No,
like,
that's facts.
and that, like, and don't get me wrong, that ain't to say that, like I said, artists can't be something. It's just the fact is, if you want to be something, you have to understand that all these people that want to be something are possibly losing sleep. They're,
Taking it to the chin.
bro, they're
feel me?
taking it to the chin every single time, bro.
Every day.
They're overworking, bro. Fuck just working. Fuck just showing up and doing their job, bro. They're doing overtime, bro. They're working longer than nigga, the engineers probably want to go home and they still trying to make music.
Literally.
Nah,
What he
for
say?
real.
You
Nah,
still
for-
be out there beating your damn
Bro,
drum. Like,
bro, booked the 10-hour session. Like, bro, can I get 2 more hours?
oh, God.
Damn.
Like,
Well,
bruh, I've been here
shit.
for 10, bro. I'm just trying to go
But
home.
most of them just gonna lock in with you if they really fuck with your music. Like,
Oh,
they'll
God.
say, fuck it. Let's get it.
You feel
Yeah.
me? So it's just
That's
like, bro,
facts.
you
I'm
gotta
making
be
more money.
You
That's
gotta
facts,
be that
though.
guy,
No,
bro.
That's really facts.
Yeah, you gotta be that guy, bro. You gotta
That's
be
what it
that guy
takes.
that understands it, sees it, bro. You gotta
Yeah.
believe it when you really can't see the shit. Like
Yeah.
even when shit get blurry, bro, you gotta believe that you can still make this shit happen, bro. And you gotta put forth all the efforts, bro. You can't not expect anybody to come around and save you, bro. It don't work that way.
And that's kind of how I feel in my day to day too, cause like people around me be like, all you do is work, and I just think to myself, I'm like, I can't let myself go without an uncertainty. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to make sure, like, if there's any doubt in my mind that we're not gonna do it, then it's like we gotta overdo it. You feel me? So it's like, if there's any question in your mind about what you're doing and it might not work, like you can kill all that with confidence and just put in the work.
I think still going. Yep.
Facts.
Yeah. What do you think, Angry Assailant?
That's what I'll say, man. Like, if don't expect somebody to do like you said earlier, to do what you can't do yourself. Know what I mean, don't do that, because all that's what it's gonna do. This is exactly what it's gonna do. The more you put your time into somebody else's hands that they know, like the person you put your the time into, this is what they're gonna do to you. They be like, okay, well, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing this, he's doing that. Then he just stops. To still, now this is what happens when you come back. You still trying to do the same stuff you just did. Then you stop again. Then you stop again, and it's a repeated process. Then eventually,
We're not looking for him anymore.
The view count goes from 700
We're moving on.
to 620 to 620 to 409, 409 from 409 to 210.
What's up with these specific
No, I mean,
numbers?
I'm just saying. It trickles down so fast, because I mean, people will stop like checking for you. They're like, okay, well, he's probably making music. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go listen to this dude. Then get him about like 2 months. Oh, I forgot I followed you, man. You dropped anything yet? No post.
How do you supposed to gain fans from that, bro? Like,
No,
Bro,
I mean-
that is the worst way possible, bro.
You realize you in the fame game before you make it. You in the fame game. Know what I mean, I'm not saying it's a clout and flame. It's two different things. But
Bro,
you in the
it's-
fame
it's-
game.
It's kind of similar.
Yeah, but you the fame game is like, nah, I mean, you gotta realize, like, the more people see your face, it's just natural attraction. Nah, I mean, and when you're in the fame game, if you're not showing your face, yeah, I've never seen somebody that's famous without showing their face. Now,
That's
there's
a
a few.
fact.
There's a
Taking
few.
this,
Oh my
bro.
goodness.
Why
There's a few.
do y'all
Oh my
think
goodness.
music videos are so popular right now?
Bro,
People want to see.
say that one more
Yeah,
time, Earl.
I ain't really need.
Just say it one more time,
I ain't
bro.
seen nobody famous that ain't showed their face.
Bro,
It's a
Listen,
few
bro.
artists, but that's it.
how do y'all expect to get anywhere? Y'all don't even want to be seen.
You don't want to go outside.
You don't want to go outside.
You're not
you don't
outside.
You don't want to be
You
seen.
have to be outside.
Oh,
A
God.
dude told me, you know what I'm talking about, Mike. A dude told me, say, yeah, I don't want to do concerts. I don't want to do shows.
What?
Hey,
People
You know,
are different,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know he's.
I don't want to do shows because I don't
people
want to.
different.
I don't want to show my face.
Just
I don't
know
like
it's-
doing them.
it's all love, but man, like
People different. Man.
sometimes you just gotta understand, bro. Like, bro, there's no way to get that bag without being known. You see what I'm saying? All of these people that have this bag, bro, you know them.
Exactly.
Like you know them, and
Got
some of the
fans.
ones that have the bag and you don't know, they're very, very known within that area that they're in. You just don't know them because you don't got enough money to know these people.
Oh God.
Nah, facts.
Like, bro,
You have to be outside.
you have to be, bro.
Yeah.
The fame comes with the money, and in order to get the money, you gotta have the fame.
Yeah.
You cannot just
Exactly.
do one or the other, bro. I know a lot of people say, if I want the money, fuck the fame. Bro, you're not gonna be able to get it without the fame unless you're doing something else that's not considered around rapping.
Yeah.
Which in that case, yeah, you don't need to be famous to do that.
Yeah. Facts.
Facts.
But that's just, you know what I mean? That's just what bro, that is the perfect example on what I mean. Like, your face has to be shown, bro.
That's a perfect example of an artist saying they want to be an artist, but you don't want to be an artist.
Exactly. Like,
You know what being an artist is? Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you're publicized.
exactly. You have to be a brand 24/7.
Exactly. You're publicized.
Look up your
Man.
look up your top 3 ways of generating revenue. All right, you don't want to do shows? Well, that leaves you with 2. You
Bro,
feel me?
You don't
It's
want to
so
promote
crazy.
music, at least you know.
You wanna hear the craziest thing that I heard, bro? An artist said that they didn't want to be famous, but they vlog.
Bro,
What is happening?
people just be talking.
I'm losing, bro. Am I losing brain cells now?
Some
or
people
am I
just-
really?
Some people
people
just
be
want to show
talking.
to stay prevalent.
Yeah.
And I get that, but then again, I mean, like, if you're not, I'm not saying you're showing the process of what you're doing, but then like it starts to become a point. Like,
Still come famous off vlog.
yeah, but of how you're doing it though. Know what I mean? Because like that's the thing. Like if you're
What
staying
content
consistent
you
with
say?
it, know what I mean, yeah, if you're staying consistent with it, but like if it becomes more of a gimmick, then more of a like that like it's not like related to your product. It's more of a gimmick. That's when you start. Okay, now you're known for this.
Right.
You're not known for this anymore.
Right.
That's what people would say, like a YouTube rapper. Okay. This is what I am gonna say. I'm not saying it's not a bad lane to take at all. I mean, it actually is a good lane, but you gotta realize is your music has to match the platform. YouTube's platform is really like
It's changing a lot.
categorized
Yeah, it's
to
changing a lot,
kids.
bro.
a lot.
Mhm.
I'm not saying kids aren't good, but kids grow up.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That fan base ain't gonna stay the same.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, like I said, for a lot of artists that's in the game right now, if you're not willing to change like your direction of like just like
I would say YouTube rappers probably make more money than real rappers.
oh yeah, they definitely do.
Shit,
DDG was making a bag.
I was gonna say I consider YoungBoy a YouTube rapper.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
is.
You really do?
Take me out. He's the
Not-
most paid YouTuber
I mean,
rapper
he ain't
right
a
now,
label
though.
one
He is in the label
don't do
now.
now.
Now he don't do shows. All his shit was going straight to YouTube. They just started damn it really
I
uploading.
mean, that man on house arrest. That's what
you
you are.
feel? I know, but not necessarily a YouTube. You feel me?
I'm just saying. I mean, it's just like
Shit.
I'm not saying it's a bad wave to go.
It's
It's
a good
just
blueprint.
This is what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Eventually, your viewers will grow up. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying like the person that like they're watching, they're not trying to become, but at least one of them viewers is gonna become the next famous rapper. At least one of them viewers is gonna be the next best like writer or whatever the case may be. So you gotta realize is that audience can't grow past you, that audience can grow up with you, but then again that audience can't also surpass. So like, you know what I mean? It's just this is what I'm gonna say. It's just like, you know what I mean? YouTube is a funny world, like for music. I'm not saying like to post your music on, but to grow it there,
Facts.
it's a weird way to do it. Cause I mean, you go to your show.
I think you're talking about TikTok.
Yeah, I am too.
Because really, all artists damn near grew all their music off YouTube.
Yeah, it's just you gotta realize though. It's one thing about TikTok. I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on this soon. But like YouTube, you know what I mean, only like your audience will show when you have a show. It will show. Like you're gonna see like damn, this is my audience. Like this is coming into my shows. Like for example, for TikTok, Steve Lacy, for example, had one of the biggest songs that blew up last year. Bad Habit, right? Bro, at his concert, man, literally only the audience only knew a partial of the song.
That's
And like and
crazy.
he was showcasing his whole album. I'm not saying his album is a really good album actually, but he was showcasing his whole album, right? Then people were just like, dang, like it was just Bad Habit. Like they didn't know the song, but they just knew a part of it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing you gotta realize. I mean, the audience that you're growing your music with, that's like don't sell out to these social medias so bad, because you realize, what I mean,
But a lot of those artists on TikTok don't have a foundation.
They don't.
They just blew, like you said, they just blew up off one song and they went viral. You feel me?
Yeah.
That necessarily doesn't mean they get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not saying this is more on the point of like,
Because it's hard to build a building without a foundation. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If you don't, if you're not an artist, literally like building an organic fan base over time, and people are like tuning in, I'd rather have like a Travis Scott, Uzi type of fan base where they're like, they can drop on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, they're just saying, Lil Coach was just saying, Poland by Yachty, that shit was a leak.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I don't think that song was really supposed to come out.
It wasn't. It was a leak.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, it kind of sounded like super unfinished.
Definitely unfinished.
It sounded super unfinished, bro.
Artists like that, they got a real fan base. Like, you drop a piece of merch, they're gonna.
Yeah.
See,
you feel me?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
crazy.
what's my bad.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, see, what's smart about what Lil Uzi did when he was like coming up, he used to leak his own music. So that gravitated his fans to be like, oh, bro, Lil Uzi music just got leaked. You feel me? All his fans going to go listen to it, rush
Real
to it. You
fans.
feel me?
Yep.
Like real fans, you know what I mean? And that's what kept him still relevant till
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean? He got that cult fan base to where as soon as he dropped, people own it. You feel me? Yeah.
And I compare this conversation to the TikTok artists where somebody blows up off one song, even if it's the biggest song, and then like you said, like they have a show, and I've heard of people not coming to shows at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's that.
definitely heard that.
That's that fame we're talking about. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
quick seconds of fame. The label signs the TikTok artist for that one song for whatever X amount, and then they recycle them.
Yep.
Because that's what that's what the labels and all these companies rather have viral people that they can make their quick money off of and then get rid of them compared to people who have like power and
They have to have substance to them.
longevity.
Yeah, have substance, and that's the thing. I mean, I'm not saying that there's certain artists that don't have that, but like, don't really. I'm not saying TikTok is not a good place to be.
It's a great platform.
Yeah, it's a great platform, but don't
use that shit.
Don't overuse it.
Nah, overuse that shit. I fight our artists every day for not using their social medias.
Yeah,
I fight anybody around me for not using their social media. If you're a creative and everything in entertainment costs, everything we do, these mics, these phones, everything in this room, everything we do costs money except social media. So take advantage of the only thing that doesn't
That's
cost
free.
us.
That's the only thing free.
And you can
Okay.
create your own platform. Once you create your own platform, you don't need these media outlets. You don't need these. It's in-house.
Yeah, it's in
That's why we here today on Voice Divisions. Make
Appreciate
sure y'all
for
listen to
having
the
me.
podcast and watch it too. But on another
like
note,
and subscribe.
I kind of want to get into this spicy question too. This is another good one. I feel like I want to. Do you think that Indianapolis needs a record label?
Major record label.
Yeah, I want to. It's not necessarily that we need a record label. If I was saying what Indianapolis needs, is Indianapolis needs to support each other. We need to get together and work together and push each other more. As far as the industry, like, yeah, we need some sort of like organization. Like, we need some sort of system here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you go to these big cities, different cities, even smaller ones, they got A&Rs that are literally moved from another state to go be that. So it's like, right now we're the A&Rs. You feel me? We're everything. So we need to be the bridge from Indiana to whatever major states are out there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that answered your question or not.
I mean, it does. Like, you're right. We definitely need. They definitely need to, rely on each other a lot more here as as an artist, because I feel like it's still a lot of developing here.
Yeah, facts.
Like, there's still so much more to develop here. Like, my biggest thing for Indianapolis is to develop a sound. Like, I still don't know what it is.
And let me add on to that. If we supported each other and even loved each other more, we'd be easier investments for these bigger record labels to even come here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't have to come here. They have social media. They have people that are here, but they're looking at Indiana like some of the artists here. It's like, damn, it's hard to invest in artists that we don't know if they're gonna get locked up,
Get killed.
Like you gotta think everything is a business. So it's like, are you worth the investment? Are you a safe investment? Like time worthy? Like to even start there?
That's why, That's why artists. That's why a lot of record labels they kind of cut down on the signing of like how much money they get up front. You know what I mean? It used to be like back then people say, "Shit, we gonna sign you for an M." You feel me? And get a good ass deal. You know what I'm saying? Even still own some of your masters and stuff like that. But now it's like they kind of lowering a little bit because especially if you do that type of drill rap or gangster rap, you feel me? They might about to sign you for no M and not have at least most of your masters at least.
Yeah.
You know
Because
what
you're
I mean?
a little bit of a liability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. My point. Exactly.
You become however deep you are within like the whole streets and trenches stuff. That's how much they kind of think to pay you because it's like he's like super deep. So until we can really get him out of that, we can only give him this kind of money because then like we can throw away $100K on a trial run.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We can throw away $100K on a trial run. That ain't gonna fuck us up. But when you get to talking, I want an M and this and that, and you so heavily invested within like the street values, bro, they're not gonna give you that because it's always a time limit. Just think about it. Like a lot of these super duper street artists, bro, are pretty much locked up right now.
Taking time bombs.
Oh God, like they're pretty much locked up right now.
Really?
And of course, nobody wants that for them, but you got to think about it, bro. You are an investment to somebody.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? You are heavily invested within these streets knowing that you are genuinely an investment to somebody. Somebody is literally putting money into you, you see what I'm saying, for you to not only do great for yourself, you see what I'm saying, but do great for your family and, do great by them because they're the ones that's investing in you and believing in you to do better.
Yeah.
And artists got to start thinking of this too. When your investment, forget the money. You know what I'm saying? That's obviously a thing. But like when your investment and you have 5, 10, 15 people all behind you, you have a lot of people. You have a village.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people on your back all pushing one thing.
Yeah.
So you got to start understanding it's like, at that point, you're not only a liability to yourself, you're a liability to 5, 10, 15 other people that are really banking their hard-earned time on you. And a lot of these people could be all sorts of ages from 20 to 30 to, 40s. You know, people got families. People got to take care of people. People got kids. So it's like, think about that, too. When everybody wants a team, how do you want that responsibility of making sure that you're going to do your job and take care of the 5, 10, 15 people that are 100% investing into your career?
Facts. So if all support of each other is what's needed for Indianapolis, what else would you feel would be like the main trajectory? Like say all artists in the city supported each other, you know what I mean? Kind of like how Atlanta is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like how long would you give Indianapolis before they actually shined a light?
A year.
A year?
Less.
Yeah. That's solid.
I ain't gonna lie, that's solid.
I just feel,
That's solid.
if the love was more genuine here, if there was like, I'm not saying there's like not a place everybody can go to make music, because there is, but it's just, there's so much.
You want to know something, bro? I realized that nothing in this city is off limits. There's no restricted areas for people to not get into it, bro. That's the problem right there.
I think it's a positive thing too, because this is what I kind of tell our team. I tell our team, we are pioneers in a renaissance, meaning the culture here in Indiana is progressively changing in the positive. More artists are getting signed, and what we're doing for artists, as far as I'm concerned, we're one of the first pioneers of a talent management company where it's more than one team really supporting these artists. You know what I'm saying, in an organized fashion. So it's like you're gonna bump your head and run into like the things where you're like you gotta chase like 30 artists for marketing budgets that they said they wanted to do, or you're gonna have to bump your head and go back and forth with the city about posting your artist's new single flyers in Broad Ripple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these are real situations. And I'm telling them, I'm like, well, this is normal. This is what big cities do.
Yep.
This is normal. It just hasn't happened here. So being pioneers in the Renaissance, you're going to bump your head and you're going to run into the first problems that people come in that are new. You know what I'm saying? Building new things. So it's a good thing because we get to do it and we get to create it. And longevity, when you stay consistent, it's going to eventually blow up and you'll be the top of that. You know what I'm saying? Doing it. But on the negative thing is it's so free that everybody's doing it, and some people, they're not creating a standard of operations. Like, this is how quality looks like. You guys talk about that all the time with your videos.
Yeah.
We don't want to run and gun no more. We want to set the bar of this is how we work. This is how it should work. So like with everything from video to being managers to being creatives, where everybody's a pioneer in some way, so we have to create that bar of like
that standard.
Exactly.
It's just people that try to like that that surpass that standard. They don't come back to make it. They just surpass it and keep going.
And that's what we need.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's competition is good. Like it's like when we say competition, it doesn't mean like just because you're doing it and I'm doing it, we're against each other. It's like, okay, you guys set the bar of how shit should be done, and things are only gonna get, you know what I'm saying, grower. That's good. We want that. That's how places develop.
Yeah, it's just certain artists that like they get too big here. They get gasoline wings, and what I mean by that is, we're the foundation to fall on. We're the reason why you're up there. But it's gasoline wings. Eventually, you run out of gas, man.
But that's cool though.
Yeah. But like when you fall back down and you realize, like, okay, well, you didn't. I'm not saying you didn't get back to the city, but like it's almost like, damn. You didn't say nothing about us. You didn't try to put nobody on. You didn't try to bring somebody with you down there. You didn't try to do nothing. And I understand that. You want to separate. But you separate too much from this city, you'll feel it. And the thing is, when I say you'll feel it is, I'm not saying people will stop fucking with you.
They will.
Yeah. It's
Nah, you can say that. They will stop fucking with you.
Yeah.
One thing Indianapolis is forgiving when it comes to that type of shit.
No,
I watch, bro. I'm still watching that shit, bro, in HD right now with a couple artists, and to me, I think it's wild because the reason why I kind of said nothing is off limits, like it's not a bad thing that it ain't, but sometimes it's not necessarily that good because you got to think about it. Like if there's no real standard, there's no real restricted areas. Like say we get a nice studio out here. Like we got all the nice, like put it like this, Azimuth.
Yeah.
Azimuth was a really nice studio over there on, what was it, like Deep West?
It was like over the Broward.
That's, I don't know where it was, but it was far in the mud.
And it was nice. It was super nice. You see what I'm saying? It was a really, really nice studio, bro. Really, really nice. They kept it up, you know what I mean? It was dope. Bro, how do y'all get into an altercation at that studio all the way out there, bro, and get it closed down to where they have to move somewhere else?
No. I'm sorry.
And one of the owners actually ended up leaving there. And
Talking about Kane?
Well, no, not Kane, but Kane just worked there as
an engineer.
Yeah, as an engineer.
He got his own spot now.
But one of the owners of Azimuth left and helped create Roundtable. Yeah. And Roundtable, they don't
allow none of that.
They don't let you smoke.
They don't let you have guns. Nothing.
But look, it's a $2.7 million studio.
Yeah.
When you come in there, you just feel the energy. Like they got $10,000 mics. Their C room got $5,000-$6,000 mics. They set the standard
so high
of how shit should be done.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like that being the standard of how things should be done, it needs to stay there, and it need to correlate with all the other studios. So that all other studios know, hey, we don't want this here because we don't want to create that type of tension in this space.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that, and it just goes with like the artists here as well. Like a lot of
Facts.
artists don't understand. Like, bro, like there's always a time and a place, but
And it's not just artists. It's just like going back to what we were saying and what
Yeah.
you said earlier. It's when it's so open, it comes up to the pioneers. It comes up to the pioneers like you feel me?
Yeah.
Like you to say, okay, this is the standard. You feel me? $2.5 million in a studio. Now, every time people talk about a studio, they're like, yeah, something round table.
That's where you go to make an album at.
That's where I take our artists and all artists work out at a round table, and our bio says we manage top tier talent. So in my eyes, where should top tier talent be working at?
Exactly.
right.
At a top tier studio.
And then now we just gotta everything how you guys are doing it, how everybody is doing it. It just needs to be a standard. So that's good because now if somebody else creates another studio and they're like, all right, we want the best studio, now they gotta look at Roundtable, which
Yeah.
is good, and it brings everybody else up. We want people to compete because it helps the artists, it helps us. Now if 3 more studios were created about the same or not better than Roundtable, well, guess what? Now there's gonna be some
Guidelines. Yeah, some guidelines now.
and now Roundtable can't. If they're not saying they're doing it, but if they decided to charge $200 an hour tomorrow, they can't do that because there's 3 other studios that are just as good as quality as they.
Mm-hmm.
But now, if they want to charge $200 an hour tomorrow, they can because they
Yeah.
got $10,000 mics, and there's not another studio that's, you feel me?
Yeah, that's producing that type of quality and
Exactly.
standard. Which, like I said, you're right. It's definitely a good and a bad thing.
Yes.
Really depending on how you look at it. But for sure, I feel like that can definitely be one of those things that could definitely make or break a city.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like not having a standard, like not growing, trying to grow together. Like when you're not trying to grow together, you're obviously making negative, competition. Like you don't have to be in competition with somebody and not like them just because they make music. Like you were saying,
Yeah.
like that's like it's just like how do you hate me for just wanting to do something that you do? Like I'm not copying you, bro. It's so many more rappers. It's just like saying you're copying all the famous rappers because they rap. Like it's literally a pointless situation for everybody to be beefing about. And another thing with me is I really can't stand like the title, the face of the city. Like I don't know why I just can't really stand that title.
Yeah.
It's because to me it's somebody thinking in a selfish way of saying that nobody else can be as talented as me. And that is another correlation with why everybody is pulling each other down because everybody want that title. You know what I mean? Instead of everybody saying it don't matter who's the face as long as we get in the door.
Just look at Chicago. There's multiple faces. Like so many rappers from Chicago that didn't made it. You know what I mean? No one person don't just gotta be the face of the
We
city.
just need somebody blow so 5, 6, 8 other people blow. Then listen. Then guess what? There won't be the one because blowing up is gonna be a norm.
Yeah.
When I go to LA, to Atlanta, bro, everybody does something. Honestly, everybody does something to the point where
Crabs in a barrel.
if
It means nothing if you're not doing something.
If you're flexing what you do, you probably don't do nothing. 'Cause
Exactly.
everybody, bro, my Uber driver is on Netflix. This, that, and the third. I'm like, all right.
Oh, so y'all all just movie stars out here. Everybody's an actor.
That should be the norm. You feel
Oh
me?
God, and that I feel like I like that idea. I definitely like that addendum. That's crazy because if everybody is doing something and
the
everybody is
norm.
popping,
That's normal.
there's no need to show what it is that you do so much because
It's normal.
everybody is blowing up.
Everybody's
Like
doing it.
you know what I mean?
I seen this meme. It was about Atlanta. It said, when you from Atlanta, it said something like, when you from Atlanta, we don't look at everybody like celebrities. Everybody's a celebrity.
We don't look at certain people as celebrities because everybody's
Yeah, I
celebrities.
see that. I'm like, Real shit. That's a
Facts.
norm.
And that's how, like I said, when we get it, when Indianapolis get it to that point, I feel like that's when everybody will understand. Like, okay, this is all we needed.
People just
than the
got
city, man.
people just got to go out and see more. You know.
Yep.
When I go out and see more, I'm humbled. I'm like, wow, I'm just a fucking little spectacle.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's such a big world, bro.
Yep.
So what we got for the last topic? The last topic was, oh man, we can have a little fun with this. Okay, so the last topic kind of goes a little more. I mean, it might. How often have you been? How often have you been doing photography?
As of recent or period?
As a recent.
I actually jumped back in. I made an Instagram page called Get My Shit Off because, like, for a minute, I just went MIA from, like, because I just want to be branded as a manager because a lot of people would be confused. They're like, are you a photographer, you this? So I'm like, let me brand myself as a manager because this is what I want to do. But photography is my passion.
Right.
And I love doing it. And I'm the type, like, when I used to edit, I edit one picture for an hour. You feel me? Yeah. So I don't want people in my ear because I used to tell people, I honestly don't give a fuck about the money. I do this shit for free for my artist.
Yeah.
And take my time, so.
Yeah.
Okay. But the reason why I say that is because we have a serious issue when it comes to, like, models here in this city. Like, or models. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a big issue with the models. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of in a way of the models.
I'm so glad. I'm so happy this is the last question. I'm about to torch Jay shooting.
hey, so listen.
Hey, shout out to Jay shooting in the corner over here.
Shout out to Jay
definitely over here in the corner.
Hi, Jonathan.
He's always in the cut.
Nah, but what it is do you think that do you think talent agencies for models are necessary?
This is what I think. If
Jay already
This is what I think. I think talent agencies are important if they have the relationships and if they do the work. You feel me? Because like I said earlier, 0% at 0.0.
Yeah.
So if somebody's bringing you value that you didn't have before, why wouldn't you take that?
Yeah.
It's an opportunity. But I think the biggest problem is here, and you kind of mentioned it earlier about this place just being too open, is it's so easy and people get comfortable because it's a low living standard in Indiana just to get in and out of things. Like to get in and do something, the entry is it doesn't cost that much. So everybody can get their shit off and explore as many things as they want, which is good. But the bad thing about it is, like, people do shit just to do shit.
Yeah.
And kind of what I was telling Jay earlier, before he explained the whole thing, I'm like, photographers and videographers are A&Rs in a sense of they not only put creatives on their platform and really turn them up, but they also get opportunities. Like, for example, like me and Jay were talking about, Finish Line always pays him and he has to pick out the models. And I was telling him earlier, because I seen the models, I'm like, yeah, I fuck with it. You're definitely giving people opportunities. And he made a great point. He's giving people opportunities, and he just gives them a large list of names and they pick, you know. But to me, I was telling him, I'm like, it'd make more sense if you gave models opportunities that are actually modeling. Like, take this as this is their 9 to 5. Like, this is their plan A, plan B.
Serious.
Yeah, they're serious about this compared to
models.
It's not even models. It's like compared to somebody, a male or female, that just looks good and
don't know what to do.
And isn't that's not their passion.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going to give opportunities, let's give the opportunities to the people who really want to take this as their career.
Yep.
But he did make a good point. He's like, well, how about if I give an opportunity to somebody and they didn't know it was their passion until that point?
Right.
So it's a...
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely like flipping a coin. You see what I'm saying? Like, heads or tails at this point.
Yeah,
but you see what I'm saying?
But that's why I lean to, like, give people... if that person is showing me that they want to be a rapper and I don't gotta tell them, or that person is showing me that they're a model by their work ethic, let's give them the opportunity first because they deserve it.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to go your experience. yeah. Go ahead.
Kind of bounce back what he said. So basically, like, when you dealing with models, you know, it's a lot to come with it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a half serious.
Male or female?
You said male or female?
I said male or female.
Oh yeah,
models.
yeah. So like,
Models.
you know, they might show up late, makeup not might be done all the way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with model agencies, I've noticed in my experience, they get them right. You know what I'm saying? They show up on time. They you know what I'm saying, have they outfits together. They asked me the day, like a couple days before, like what outfits do they need? They have it ready to go. Like I was in Chicago and I hit up a model agency. I was in Chicago. The girl showed up before me, and I'm usually at least 10-15 minutes early to my shoot. She showed up before me. She was there, ready to go. She had her 2 outfits, you feel me? And I'm like,
ready.
See, that's what we need. Like, I feel like we need a model agencies to get these females or males in order and to be there on time.
It's not necessarily the agencies. It goes back to everything we've been talking about today. It's about
just being able to do it. Yeah.
If you really say this is your craft and you really say this is what you want to do, it should show.
Yeah.
You should be like you. It's not like, and I got to
Ooh,
remind.
I got a good one for you, Sam. Go ahead.
I got to remind myself sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is for all of us. We don't have to. It's not. Hey, we have to go shoot this. Oh, we have to go. We get the opportunity.
Yeah.
We're blessed that we get to wake up and do what we want.
Yeah.
So even with models, it's like, with them, it's like, if she showed up 15 minutes early, she's excited to do what she does.
Yeah.
This is her shit. You feel me?
Yeah, she got that drive and motivation to really
this
want
is
to
her
do
shit.
it. Yeah.
But then at the same time, though, the kind of counteract a little bit of that is the fact is, like, I feel like modeling agency kind of vet that out first to figure out what type of model this is.
Models most likely don't go to agency that take it serious.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like, me personally, I think that a modeling agency is needed because they will always determine, okay, is this girl going to be, determined? Is she going to actually care about what she does? You see what I'm saying? Is she going to take what it is that she does serious to the point where, okay, we just hired, we're trying to get you hired somewhere, and you know what I mean? You're going to have that level of professionalism to make sure you go and you do what it is that's needed.
Facts.
So talent agencies, when it comes to models, I feel like it's needed because it's like the models that say that they're models, the ones that want to do this like here and there just so they can make a few bucks every now and then, you see what I'm saying? Or come up with these ridiculous prices on what they think models actually make.
Mm-hmm.
Though they need to be vetted instantly. They need to get out the way because the ones that understand like, hey, this is my modeling career. I'm doing this for the passion, the love, the craft. I know that I need to make myself relevant here. Like this is an opportunity. This ain't just the opportunity to make a few bucks. Because think about it this way. If you kill this opportunity to get in, you never know. Now you got a consistent motherfucker, and you don't know who this person could say your name to next. Maybe you can be on the set of a movie soon or a huge, you know what I mean, a huge music video or whatever it is that you're really inspiring to be as a model or a video vixen or whatever the situation may be.
I was about to say, my bad. I was about to say, that shit makes you look so bad when you got like a big shoot or, you know what I'm saying, got a big client that you're working with and somebody in here that you hired a model for a shoot and she show up late. You be like, bro. that shit
I ain't gonna lie, the weirdest thing when it comes to dealing with models nowadays is it's like you tell them what time to be there, they start doing their makeup and hair at the time they supposed to be.
You're dealing with
there.
a woman. I mean, just you're dealing with women. I mean, like majority of women.
Showtime, you showed up late today.
I definitely did. I definitely did. But what I am gonna say though,
Accountability.
Oh yeah, I'm accountable for that. Well, what I am
treat it
gonna
like
say
work,
is,
man. You gonna clock in on time.
Nah, I show up to work late too.
But I'm saying though, women gonna show up. Women gonna show up on time if they don't want to get fired.
UPS, you
all
heard
right,
them.
So say this though. All right. So if you don't want to get fired and lose your job, you gonna clock in on time, every time. You feel me? If you don't want to get, especially if your job is strict. So treat it as, if you modeling, treat it as I need to be here on time if I want to get paid. Because people going to start deducting pay. You feel
I'm
me?
definitely doing that. This is the year. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all models right now. If I decide to hire you and I tell you, hey, this is what I have to offer, and you accept, there shouldn't be no more discrepancies. I told you what it is that we're doing in advance.
Man.
So when I say, hey, I need you there at this time, and you show up 30 minutes to an hour late, guess what? You only getting an hour or 30 minutes worth of pay. Like, I'm not about to give you the full price just because you decided to show up.
And let's not put everything to time, because I'm not going to act like I'm the most punctual person.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm punctual. I'm super punctual, and I think that's my issue right there, because
I believe to get better. I'm getting better.
I believe in being there just so I can make sure I have that extra room to make sure everything is right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If I ain't got everything prepped or correct, bro, I swear to God, I feel like my day be the worst every time, bro. If I'm not early, my days always end up like that.
That's a big thing that I'm working on this year. It's like self-discipline, like is getting on time and a schedule and a routine. So facts.
Yeah, like that. It's just so important, bro. Like you start building those characteristics, you see what I'm saying, to really discipline yourself to be like, hey, get in this, stay ready so you never have to get ready. Right. If you already pre-prepared, bro, you don't have to worry about mistakes being made because you already found alternatives. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm so punctual with things. So if I tell an artist, hey, this is our time, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably there 30 minutes early, double scouting out everything to make sure I can know exactly what I'm going to be doing. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, the artist still going to run late. You see what I'm saying? So when they run late, I've already came up with an alternative. If they run late, this is what we can do. We'll have time to do this and this. And we're done. You know what I mean? So that's just, I don't know. It's just always been one of that's always been one of my traits, bro. If I can definitely be punctual so I can properly prepare for everything, bro, I will. I'll constantly be there before everybody else just so I can make sure, hey, at least I know if this don't go right, I got a plan B.
Facts. That's big. Preparation is key.
For sure. But with that being said, do you think it should be a modeling agency?
I mean, you can market yourself. I mean, like, if you're doing it right, if you're doing it correct, you can do it yourself. I mean, an agency is just like a stepping stone into other companies. I get that, but I mean, if you're bigger than the agency, if you're bigger than that, it's and I mean, I'm not just saying. I mean, it's not just about the followers. And I mean, if your skill set is way profound in what they're like willing to offer,
facts.
Why are you even looking that way? You're looking to right. Know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes people don't want to go to agencies too because they, agencies take a cut too.
But that definitely goes, like I said, and even like you said, like even if you are bigger than the agency, why not go to somebody that's equipped to handle how big you are? Why go to somebody that's very unequipped? Like it goes both ways.
You're helping them.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? If you're trying to do it to help out, okay, cool. Kudos.
Talent
you know what I mean? That's good. But at the same time, like, go somewhere where they're fully equipped to handle that. Like,
or just work. I think a lot of this conversation, are you working or are you not working? If they're working,
that might be the title of the video.
Yeah.
Are you working?
That's gotta be the title. Are you working or are you not working?
Because if they're working, you gonna be your pocket's gonna be filled. It's so crazy because Lil Coach told this story yesterday to us, and to think about it, it's so crazy. He was in the elevator with the Migos, and they looked to the left, and he told him, he said, "Hey, isn't it crazy?" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "You guys have been making straight bread for 10 years straight." And he's like, "Real bread for 10 years straight." And he's like, "Yeah, that's crazy to think of." And to think of a company, which is an agency like QC, you feel me, to help artists make dough, real money for 10 straight years, that's impressive.
For sure. Yeah. Longevity.
Yeah. Are you working or are you not working?
Yeah, longevity, bro. And like I said, that goes all based off of your characteristics.
Yep.
Like,
Your drive and motivation. Yep.
are you the one, bro? Wake up every day and ask yourself that. Figure out all your flaws and all the things you need to change within yourself. Write them down, bro, and work on them.
Facts.
That's how you get better. At least, I ain't gonna lie. Rule number 1 is admitting to them.
Yeah.
Oh God. Accountability.
Yeah, accountability. Rule number 1 is just admitting to them. Like, when you admit to it, it's out in the open now. Now you get it. Okay.
Facts.
I do that shit. I need to stop doing
It's
that.
funny. This whole conversation came all the way
Wait.
back full circle.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of this shit is, I'm not gonna say it's the same. It is the same thing, but it's said so many different ways to where it's just like, bro,
It's for everybody to
perspective.
hear it,
exactly,
yeah.
it's perspective. And
Yeah.
we honestly, bro, this podcast is really made for people to get their shit together.
Voices and vision.
You feel me? Voices to visions, where we put words into actions, bro.
Oh, man.
This shit ain't just about
I was just pointing
yeah,
to the
yeah,
camera.
yeah, yeah. Where we like, bro, where we put words into actions.
Yeah, I might even know this camera dog.
Wait, what?
I think this one was still going.
No, son.
Oh
no.
grab that.
It's hot.
Super hot.
Super hot. Give me my respect. Give me my
Hey, man.
respect.
Get your shine on.
Hey, look, cameras turn off, niggas start rapping.
I'm
okay.
Respect.
about to spit a bar.
Nah, stop this shit. Don't ever stop.
Somebody said,
I heard you.
somebody said, would you ever rap? I said, yeah, I
No.
need 10 million just in case I fuck up the brand.
Facts. Nah, but like I said, the reason why we really made this podcast is because, bro, we believe in everybody working. You know what I mean? Like, in order for you to get to where you want, you gotta do the work within, bro. You have to really look at yourself, bro. You have to put the work. You can't just talk about it, bro. You have to get up and actually apply that shit every fucking day. Like, I ain't gonna say I'm the richest person in the world, bro, but I have all the right attributes and traits to be one. You see what I'm
God.
saying? And that right there is what's driving me to constantly work and do everything that I need to do to get into that position. You know what I mean? Like, everybody here, bro, have all the same fucking attributes.
Facts. Hey, what Lil Dev say? He said, I know a rich ass nigga, but he missing a tooth. Ain't it about what you look like? It's about what your hands can do.
On God.
Feel me?
You know what I mean? And
R.I.P. Lil Dev.
on God.
Facts.
Like, it's just, bro, like, bro, we just want to motivate y'all, bro, to do the work within, bro. Get up every day, hold yourself accountable, and make improvements. Like, you're not going to learn everything within the first day. You're not going to make improvements in 1 week or in 1 month, bro. This shit takes time for you to kind of discipline yourself into that.
Facts.
Like, I still have things I have to work on. Like I said, Boogie, Showtime, Sam, everybody, bro. Everybody has flaws. Everybody's imperfect. But at the same time, bro, we are all, we sit in here with y'all. We made this podcast for y'all to let y'all know, like, bro, we all imperfect. But at
shit.
least we gonna get up and try to do the fucking work.
And no one is. It's like you don't just wake up and flip a switch. You feel me?
Yep.
It's like, even I was telling my business partner, Laura, she like, I'm gonna start traveling more in like 2 years. I'm like, why 2 years? You're not just gonna wake up and just flip a switch. I mean, you could do it now if you wanted to.
Facts.
You feel me?
It's the mentality of the person. You know what I mean? Like, once you put it in your mind that you want to be great, okay, there's the words.
Facts.
The next step is to start putting all those words into actions, bro. That's why we made it that, where we put words into actions. Everything that we're talking about, we're applying to our everyday life in order to be better.
Facts.
JBOOGIE's like the hottest videographer in the city, bro.
Nope, not even playing.
Like, no cap. This man, bro, if y'all only seen how hard this man really worked behind the scenes, bro, you'd be fucking surprised. He only fucking 23.
Shit.
22,
I
actually.
see.
22.
I seen a sample of JBOOGIE's workload.
Oh, yeah.
I ironically, me and JBOOGIE, we went through a test from the management.
Yeah.
And we just like, all right. Like,
Yeah.
literally.
Honestly, really just scheduling, just busy. You know what I mean? Like,
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, like, we gonna come back around to
You
it.
feel
You know
me?
what I mean?
Timing is divine.
Yep.
That's why it just
But you
be
see
like,
me still sitting there at the table. You feel me?
Because, like I said, at the end of the
voices to
day,
vision. The
yeah,
shit-
yeah.
The shit we were talking about is for real.
On God. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like I said, y'all both are very powerful and successful men, bro. Like, y'all both of y'all hold yourselves to a certain standard, and everybody around y'all gravitate to y'all because y'all bring that type of standard to them.
Likewise, appreciate you.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, we just want everybody that if they take anything from this podcast to know, like, bro, you can do it. Just do the work.
Just work.
What you say, 0% out of 0 is still 0.
It's still 0.
So if you don't put no work in, there will not be no results.
And my best advice is don't give up and don't think big. But like when it comes to action items, just take one step forward and do something. Just start.
Facts.
Yep. And probably what I was just say, man, keep it short and simple. Know the plan, be the plan, get the plan done.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Okay.
3 small
What
steps.
about you, Earl? Any famous quotes?
After that
Stop
part.
bullshitting.
Hey.
No cap.
Yeah.
That part for real.
Showtime.
That's it.
Stop bullshitting, Showtime.
What's up? You got to drop some.
Hey. Be the person that you always thought you would be.
Oh God.
Yep. Be the
You know
person
what I
that
mean?
you said, oh, that's what I want to grow up
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be. Yep.
I
The
like that.
person that you wanted to grow up to be that person.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And stick with it and love yourself and be disciplined. And you know my favorite thing, hold yourself accountable and stop being entitled.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
This has been another episode of Voice Divisions. We had Sam on here and it was immaculate. Thank you for coming on. We definitely going to make sure we put all his info in the YouTube. Make sure y'all follow Sam on all social medias. Of course, follow the Voice Divisions
Follow Top
Instagram.
YouTube.
Subscribe, like and subscribe, like I said, to the YouTubes on Sam's YouTube. Follow him on Instagram, all that, you know what I mean?
Love, love, love.
Make sure y'all tune in to the next episode of Voice Division where we put words to actions. We out.